Hey, friends all over the world. I want to share with you my shocking vision concerning America. My very shocking vision concerning America. I've posted on my page an interview that I did with Sid Roth recently, where I shared some of this. But I want to share with you my shocking vision concerning the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard a lot of prophetic words and a lot of people talking about what they see prophetically. Many people talking about the war in Iran and Israel and all the things that are going on. But I need you to just take a few moments out of your schedule to listen to this. And I want you to share it with everybody you know. In fact, if you know like a pastor or leader, I would ask that you share this with them. And I want people to really pray into and even judge this word. So I was taken in what cannot really be defined as a dream, because it was so much more vivid and realistic. I would call it a vision. I may even call it an encounter, because it was just so real. It wasn't just a dream. And anyway, in this vision, it was what looked like the FIFA World Cup, if you follow soccer, or what most people outside of America refer to as football. If you follow soccer or football, it was like the World Cup. There were millions of people, and I was in a city in the United States, and there were millions, without exaggeration, millions of people. They were as far as the eyes could see. People were walking arm to arm down streets. Streets were blocked off. Whole city blocks were blocked off. Restaurants were taped off because the restaurant owners didn't want too many people to come in. Businesses, gas stations, establishments were being overrun, and they didn't want too many people to come in. I would look, and people would be walking down sidewalks, literally in the hundreds of thousands. And all of a sudden, I see people not going into a soccer stadium, but they were going into some sort of house of worship. And I realized in this vision that this was not the World Cup, but it was indeed revival. That something had happened in our nation that caused an explosion, not in a negative sense, but an explosion of hunger for God. People were coming in the millions. They were coming to the United States. They were coming to cities. They were descending upon cities in the millions. And I realized this is not World Cup. This was revival. This was a global awakening. And the most interesting part about this vision is there was a sense of urgency. There was a sense of imminence. It was like this is about to happen very, very soon. Not in a couple of years. It was like an imminent manifestation. Now let me give you the biblical exposition of it. Because in Isaiah chapter 60, it talks about, arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But watch this, says, but the light shall be seen upon you. Nations will come to the brightness of your rising. The Gentiles, the forces, the pagan nations will come. They will gather. And now listen to me. This is not a replacement theology, but I believe that we are about to see an awakening, a global awakening. not just in the United States of America, but in major cities throughout the world. But I believe that the United States is going to be an epicenter of global awakening and revival. Literally an epicenter where people will come, because it's not just about the nation, it's about the people. It's not just the nation, it's the people. And the gospel of the Lord Jesus Christ is about to emerge again. We saw a first and second great awakening in America. There will be a third. There will be a third great awakening before the returning of the Lord Jesus. And I believe that it's about to explode right now. Things are already happening. We saw it. We saw it literally with the past revivals. We saw it in the school revivals that just begin to manifest. And we're about to see it even more. And I believe that we need to pray. I believe pastors and leaders, you need to get ready. You need to get ready. You need to prepare your congregation. No more candy Christianity. No more pop psychology from the pulpit. No more motivational speeches, but the preaching of the unadulterated gospel of Christ. And as we continue in this vein, beloved, I believe we're about to see an explosion of the glory of God in our churches and in our cities like never before. It's been happening in pockets, but now it's about to happen on a citywide level. Yes, hubs. Everybody's talking about hubs. But the awakening that has to hit our nation can't just be hubs. It may start with hubs as embers, but it must grow into a bonfire of revival, a bonfire of awakening, where millions of people, I saw it in a vision, millions of people begin to come. Millions of people begin to respond to a supernatural hunger that they have never seen or experienced before. And I'm telling you right now, we are on the very cusp. We are on the very edge of one of the greatest moves of God's Spirit we've ever seen. The global glory is descending upon the earth. It's being released from within us. It's the glory. Watch this. It's not just the glory coming down. It's the glory coming out. The glory that was poured out on the church 2,000 years ago in the upper room on the day of Pentecost. And now we're about to see it in our churches. No more pontificating from pulpits. When we preach the gospel of Christ with signs and wonders following, when the sick are healed, when the lame walk, when blind eyes see, when those who are lost are found, those in spiritual darkness come into the knowledge of the truth. I'm telling you, we're about to see something we've never seen before. Preachers, get ready. Churches that have been dead for decades are about to come alive again. Preachers that have been backslidden and fallen, who are repentant, are about to be resurrected from the deadness of their spiritual life. And something is happening. I need you to share this because this revival has already begun.